So
they need to say yes that they are bringing back.
How do you want to now convince people to vote for you?
They must campaign that they will bring back subsidy this time.
Yes.
What are your thoughts?
I'm not removing fuel subsidy.
You're not?
No.
Why not?
Because the only thing that Nigerians get from the Nigerian crude is that little subsidy. What I will remove is the subsidy that the crooks in our system get. So
if you want to campaign now, your campaign should be, I will bring back subsidy, I will reduce dollar. But so
they have, I don't even know how many rates they have, without eliminating that rate and allowing the Naira to find its own balance, not by floating. Ultimately, the way to protect the Naira is to produce. I have said this always, that without production, without getting our system in place in which we have an energy system or a power system, as we like to call it, so that it ensures that Nigerians, whether you are a small business person or you are a multinational corporation, can produce inside Nigeria, we will have no means of protecting our currency because we are not players in the international market as such. The only product we have there is oil, crude oil. Because I hear this all the time, people saying, well, you don't have a system that, foreign direct inflow, investors can come into. No, the problem is not foreign investors. It's our own people that must be protected first before you protect people who are here to come in, invest on the short term and take away whatever big profits they can take. So,
Una the talk say, even
and even if you enter, do them, just use that campaign.
The biggest fuck up was when El-Rufai went on national TV and said, I support these policies, but I just don't like the implementation or the people that are implementing it. Omo, that is the biggest blunder I've ever seen in my life. Even people when they look up to you, when they hear that, they'll be like, oh, but if like say Tinubu is more better off, because this guy doesn't know what he's saying. How can you be opposing something and you don't have an alternative? So is it in the next 4 years, when these policies are cemented, what are you going to come and do now to improve the lives of Nigerians? And I don't know who they give opposition strategy for this country. I say Tinubu, I don't know the Baba way they use. But whoever is using, I need that person number. Because if
you don't know the Aljonu?
The Aljonu, I need that Aljonu because in game plan too tight. Obi has been going around doing interviews about, give me one thing he has said that is different. But I don't know. How do you catch his attention? But it is what it is.
Clean up his messaging. He can't do the same messaging he did in 2023.
He can't.
He needs to infuse some new things, like some socialist tools, like saying, "Oh, you can't have a country whereby you pay for education and bringing education is going to be free. I'm going to
even be against student loan. Say they are giving student grants.
Exactly, be against student loan. That our children cannot be carrying debt at a young age. It's not possible. That we have oil. Nigeria is for everybody." See, you must just do the opposite of what Tinubu is doing.
Yeah.
By the way, do you see that as an achievement, the student loan?
I don't see student loans as an achievement. I don't see anybody who is borrowing against a future in which there are not going to be jobs to repay back the loans as an achievement. I took loans before to go to school in the U.S. and I would never count it as it's one of the worst decisions I took in my life was to have gone to school, paying loans. We shouldn't be giving student loans to students who have no means of paying them back, who have no parents who have jobs, whose old parents who have retired have no pension. Those ones are only reasonable and, not in every circumstance anyway. In countries where the standard of living is the standard of living is high and you are guaranteed of employment when you graduate. If you are not guaranteed of any form of employment, why are you taking loan, except you want to live perpetually in peonage?
Right.
That should not be the case. We should be giving grants to students to complete that. The people who are celebrating loans themselves did not take loans to go to school in this country. There's nobody my age who paid through their nose to go to school in Nigeria. So many of them, especially the guys who are running Nigeria now, who are from the southwestern part of the country, enjoyed free education. Why are they suddenly against providing the same level of education to their own people?
And there goes my next question,
that's so mean.
Mr.
He has to go to Katsina, he will see Milo in the shop of Malam. You ask how much, they will say it's 100, you start crying.
If you go to the north and you campaign that you are bringing back subsidy in the north, they will love you. Just go to the north and just be giving them fabu and bring it back subsidy. Don't worry, we'll give you
Even
free
if
of
you don't go
sugar
do them, just
tomorrow.
lie.
Just lie. Just lie.
You should see the
Honestly.
price of yam and say la 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 la.
Even free education, self. People go believe free education.
It sounds very fantastic to the ears. Yeah. Everyone will want to hug that idea. But where would he be getting the money from? Free education to what level?
To every level. And the money is there. I keep saying this to Nigerians, and I say it without, with that knowledge of how they manage Nigerian economy. As a journalist and individual that has fought corruption for the last 16 years, I can tell you that what has been taken out of Nigerian treasury in the last 16 years that I started Sahara Reporters, I no longer do it now because of this political engagement, is enough to have supported free education in this country or to support it for another 50 years or 100 years ahead of now. And, I had a
So the propaganda, everybody is kidding themselves with
He get
propaganda.
where Buhari say there is no reason why PMS should be above 40 naira. That should be
When Buhari talks $1, you go do $1.
Buhari said that is so confidently, I believe. He said, I've done the math. I was former Minister of Petroleum. There's no way. I got. I see this guy is making sense. See, Jonathan, I don't finish us. Baba, etapa, things change. I clear. See, you will
Politics
just
is
have the
not a
right message.
moral sport. It's not a moral sport, man. Bro, learn to lie.
Then
Learn to
he
deceive
say
people.
$1 to $1. Then APC people they talk say no be in talk am. Say na surrogates. He say no be in talk am. Got they
APC
deny.
deny APC deny and reach hell. Even
Because
inside hell,
because
APC.
of say,
Buhari, they
who is
asked, what are you
subsidizing
going to do
who?
about Boko Haram? Buhari said, what is Boko Haram?
What is Boko Haram? 3
Now,
months,
now
you
when
go
you talk about
eliminate
Boko
Boko
Haram,
Haram.
just the
He
way you
says
say
he's
wave
not
the hand,
federal government.
Yes.
see,
He just said 3 months, it will end
they don't
Boko
need to teach
Haram.
this
3
thing. You guys
months.
just know him. You guys know him. That tape, the way APC people take cut that tape, plaster him everywhere. Say, this is the kind of leader we need. He's going to be decisive against Boko Haram. He waved them off. Bro, man,
That
like I
they
said,
say
choose opposition.
Buhari will handle security. We say,
subsidy is killing us, this one. So if you
Daniel,
come
But it was
and
because
say
the
you want to
opposition
take
So Asiwaju
subsidy,
will
allowed it.
find a way to bring it
No,
back,
it's because
make
the
it look like.
opposition, Daniel, it's because the opposition allowed that discussion to look in the negative direction. If the
exactly,
opposition had been tilting it towards the positive direction, that, look at people enjoying it, it's
exactly,
good for Nigeria. That is what the poor man
exactly.
enjoys in
So
Nigeria. Those kind of
exactly,
talk.
yes. If it is that one, I agree. Because if you cannot suddenly turn back when a momentum has been built against a subsidy already. So if you come and say, I want to retain it, you must come up with a very solid argument that, this is what I will do to retain it. Because build up to the election, everybody don't demonize them already now. Everybody don't, even when subsidy was removed, people were jubilating. But I was telling them that time, but go and get ready for
I
pain.
said that now. I
People were
said,
jubilating now.
you guys see suffer the clap for sufferness. That's what I tweeted. Ayoba, let me tell you what about APC does, ba. APC knows how to drag you down as an intellectual, ba, to a bullet catcher moment. Say, all these intellectual guys will go enter bus, we go they form this. You see, that's the conductor go first embarrass them, no go won't give them change. Then after you go come see the real attitude of the intellectual. Now so APC go do you. So if you come with intellectual, APC go they look you. They will come wait for the time where you go fuck up.
See,
They will
by
come
the way,
off your
if
shirt.
I'm running for presidency in this next election, I won't say I will lie, but I'll tell you I'm bringing subsidy back. You know the way Donald Trump will make something look so big and nice. We're bringing it back. Nigerians must enjoy it. The poor masses need subsidy. I will forget the fact that I said I was going to remove it before. I will not even answer. I will make sure I don't address that question anywhere. I will say, can't you see people dying? Can't you see people suffering?
just
But
talk
you
of
know
the
that
exchange rate.
But you know that Kwankwaso was against
Yes,
subsidy removal
yes.
though. But people don't listen to Ram. Kwankwaso SDP, Sowore, they do like person they smoke it
Just
normally. But
talk say
Kwankwaso said they will not that he will not remove it. But nobody listened to nobody listen.
just
Nobody
talk
even listened to him. He
talk about
was
the
saying that he was
exchange
not
rate.
going to
Say
remove
exchange
it.
rate go reduce. You go see votes now. All those are booking them. You go see votes.